Today we're out in the shop and we're going to be doing a little toolbox tour. And it's been a while since I posted a video. I only have like 200 subscribers. If you subscribe to me, you probably subscribed for my self-hosting series. And I am going to be redoing that series, going to be going back over it and doing a better job with it. But if you're unfamiliar with the kind of content I put on my channel, it's an array of random bullshit. We got motorcycles, we got riding, we got tools and wrenching on shit, and we have Linux and self-hosting. So it's a little bit of everything here. Today I am just going to be getting back into the swing of things, making videos. Got a lot of things planned in the future, and we're going to start off with just a quick toolbox tour here. So this I got US General from all of our favorite stores, Harbor Freight, and I went down there the other day because they had the sale $1.99 for the 5-drawer. Couldn't pass it up. So I went down there and I had the tag brought up to the register for a black one because I wanted black because it would match my 4-drawer over there. It matches my Husky over there, sort of, because that's flat black. But anyway, got up to the register. This is returned for these two scratches. $140 for this thing. Couldn't pass it up. They basically gave it to me. Now I have a gray toolbox, which doesn't match, and it's a very boring primer gray. Although for whatever reason people love this color. Not me. But let's take a look through this. On the back wall, I have spark plug gapper, little thing of Harbor Freight magnets, Klein magnetizer, demagnetizer. I love these. So these are the Doyle Milwaukee knockoffs utility knives. These are so nice, $7. Can't beat those. And some nice picks. Gotta have these magnets. Holding bolts while you're taking something apart. And now getting into the top of the box here, I have the long reach Hercules power ratchet. You need to get the 4 amp hour with this. If you have the 2 amp hour, this thing is anemic. Putting the 4 amp hour on this thing completely changes the tool. Plastic scraper so you can scrape stuff without marring it. Some emery cloth over here, and then I have my main socket set, which is a Tecton, no skips, standard and metric. Then over here I got all my 1/4-inch stuff. You can see this is Harbor Freight, and got some 1/4-inch extensions, drivers. This is one of my favorite tools right here. This is the Vim HBR5. On this side it has a 1/4-inch socket driver, so you can put 1/4-inch sockets on it. This will pull out, and then it'll take 5/16 bits or be a 5/16 wrench. And this side can take 1/4-inch bits or be a 1/4-inch wrench. So it is a very nice tool. I know the Harbor Freight Icon bit driver is very popular. I'd say this thing is just as good, if not better, for getting in tight spots. Although the Icon one is got some other nice features with, you know, being able to use the handle as a T-handle and extension and that type of thing. And over here I have 1/4-inch and 5/16 nut drivers, right tools, and I have the whole set, but you only use 1/4-inch and 5/16, so that's all I load out in this tool cart. And then I have JIS, so anybody that works on Japanese motorcycles knows JIS over Phillips. And so these two are JIS, vessel, impact, screwdrivers. And then I wanted a semi-decent set of standard screwdrivers, and I liked this Doyle set because it came with 2 impact ones, and then all the rest of them I got over there on the pigboard. Kind of matched up with what I had with the vessel, like that. Going around the outside, I got gloves, these lights. They were giving these away at $10 a piece the other day. I saw some lubricants. What else is down there? Penetrating oil. The creeping oil. Creep up on ya. Anti-seize, brake cleaner, WD-40, all the standard stuff. Over here I have some nice right screwdrivers and some pry bars. And on the back side, small extension cord and kneeling pad. This drawer, empty. Room to expand because I moved from that 4-drawer over to this one. I have no use for that yet. You can see my plier drawer I have loaded out with icon stuff. I love this slip joint pliers, or this 3-position pliers, and this needle nose right here. Love those. This is also pretty good, although the one complaint I have with this, doesn't fall open. And you can see I wore a little spot in it right there because I actually had this thing hooked up to a Sawzall, just going crazy, trying to work it in. Didn't work in, won't work in. You know, it's a good tool, but when I got this Doyle over here, look at that. That's what I want. So I prefer this over the icon. Anyways, and then I have a long reach, cheap one, and the parrot nose pliers, which I don't know why I had to have because I almost never use it, but it's cool looking, right? And then of course vice grips. This drawer is my wrench drawer. I got non-skip Tecton set over here, some shorties, some other ones. This is all standard on this side, and then I have a automatic pin multimeter there. And this idea right here with the ground wire I got from No Nonsense Know-How. I was watching his Toolbox tour and he pointed that out, that he does this to hold his wrenches, and that's a great idea. The other nice thing is you can just grab this. You can just grab this whole pack like that, take it, you know, set it somewhere else, and grab the whole pack really easily. You don't have to go out and buy a fancy wrench holder. Take some wire, wrap it around the handle of a ratchet. You're off to the races. Works just as good. That's a game changer in my opinion. And the final drawer that I have down here is my impact drawer. Now anybody that knows or has checked the reviews, this thing is an absolute monster. Absolute monster. So you gotta have this. And everybody's got these Pittsburgh sockets. So I got the deeps, and then these are actually the Pittsburgh Pros. I don't like that there's skips in there, but for the price you can't beat it, and it does have all the common sizes. And then I got this 3/8 drive set Arcan off of Amazon, which I actually love. There's no skips, and you know, I throw it on this guy and go to town. And then I got this bit holder with Hercules impact set loaded out in there. This really isn't that powerful, but for taking it's basically just for lug nuts. That's all I use it for. But this thing would take off lug nuts too. I just don't feel like, you know, overworking it that hard. So I use this for lug nuts and this for everything else. I think I missed a drawer. Yeah, right here. So this is the Allen stuff. Extra batteries that I can just quickly swap in to those lights over there if they run out, instead of charging them. And you can see what I got here. 3/8 drive, Torque sockets, Allen sockets, A lot of the hardware on motorcycles is all Allen sockets, right? Throw one of these into this, makes quick work on a motorcycle for disassembling or something back in, because you can see on this old 1100, it's all socket caps. Everything's a socket cap on this, pretty much. And then I guess at the very bottom, what I got going on down here is wheel chocks, some 3-ton jack stands, some breaker bars, and some tire irons that I use as pry bars. And then I got this heavy beast that I rarely use, but it's a 1/2-inch drive, standard socket set, right tool. So you can see I got a mix of expensive, high quality tools. I have some, you know, like that right tool. And I got some of the good value stuff. Got a mix of everything. Got Tecton, I got some Snap-on, some Vim, Vessel, right tool, Pittsburgh, Klein, you name it. I'm not a tool snob. What I want is the best bang for my buck, the best value.
You're exaggerating a lot.
Where did you go, big boy? Huh?
He went to go see the water by the boat landing, and then the other like little secret spot by that that dude's house that's got it carved onto his. Got to see that spot too. It was pretty.